First of all, I have a special surprise for you. Okay. So one of my best friends is a former student of yours, Allie Meixner.
Oh my goodness, yes!
And a lot of people know you as TV star and headline Abby Lee, and what they don't realize is that you have trained some of the best dancers in the world, and you're legit. Like, your girls go on, and boys, and become huge stars. So
well, thank you.
Allie sent me a message for
you.
She's
a gorgeous, stunning girl.
She has news.
Abby, it's Allie. I just want to let you know that after 14 years of trying, I am finally making my Broadway debut at the Cher Show. It's finally happening very soon. And hi, Kelty. I love you. And Abby, I hope you are feeling better. And good luck on the new season. Much love, Allie.
Isn't that amazing?
It's amazing.
So how are you feeling? How are you doing in this recovery?
Good.
You've been very
Today
open.
I'm great. Yes. It's day by day, hour by hour. I'm going to physical therapy in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania, at a great place, and I have great doctors there, and they're working. Right now, we're kind of at a plateau. I'm walking. I can do step ball change with parallel bars or with a walker. But my right knee, I've needed a knee replacement for how long have we been on the show? 7 years. And I continuously say, one more season, 13 more episodes, another special, another spinoff, and I keep putting it off. And now it's impacting my ability to walk, because when I take a step with my right foot, I'm fine. I'm great. But then when I try to lock out my right leg to take a step with my left, I just crumble.
Wow.
Yeah.
Why was it so important for you to be so open and show the pictures of your scars and talk about your hair and all of these different things?
Well, I just feel that women today don't really take care of themselves. They might get Botox and their nails done and their hair done, but when it comes to their health, I think they take care of their children first.
Sure.
They take care of their husbands when they're sick, and they might feel a pain or an ache or see a spot or something. It's nothing. I'll wait a couple months, see what happens. And you can't.
Yeah.
I had a pain in the back of my neck, and it was literally 10 days. 10 days. And I was in a hospital fighting for my life.
Are you hopeful that you'll be up dancing, chasing the little ones again?
Yes, absolutely. Are you kidding? And what's weird is when I was away for an extended vacation in Victorville, California, I was dancing all the time. And my friends would say, or people that lived near me would say, oh my God, you're always dancing, stop it. I didn't even realize I was doing it, because I kind of lost the joy of dance. And I had lost a lot of weight. It's all I do in Pittsburgh is gain it back. But I had lost a lot of weight, and I was dancing. I used to do a ballet bar at my locker. I used to stand at my locker and do like a whole bar. And I'd like to get back to that. I was excited to get out of prison and like set the world on fire and be up dancing and moving. And, and I felt so much better and healthier. And then this happened.
The ups and downs of life.
Yes.
How did the other women in prison react to you coming in? Had they been fans? Was it weird to be a celebrity?
It's just like any other place that I go. Some people love me. Some people hated me. I made some friends. Well, I should say I met women that are so wonderful and so kind and so generous. One lady, we call her the redneck Amazon Barbie. Her name was Gypsy. She took the shoes off of her feet and gave them to me. She had saved up her money from working in a prison for months and months and months to order her, Nike, whatever you're allowed to order.
Yeah.
And she ordered them. She had them a week, and I got there, and they didn't have any for me. I had to wear the big black combat boots that rip up your feet and your ankles. And she said, here, take these. There isn't a mother on the cast of Dance Moms that would have given me the shoes off their feet.
Wow.
But, when you need a favor, ask a stranger.
There are some other celebrities that have gotten themselves in a bit of trouble. Felicity and Lori Loughlin. Any advice to them? What would you offer them?
Lots of advice. Mm-hmm. Don't hire a prison consultant. That's one. Be open with people. They are celebrities. People know them from TV. TV's a big deal in prison. A big deal. People watch it nonstop. So they're going to be interested what it was like to be on a TV show. What's it like to married to John Stamos? What's it, on TV? Sure. What are all these things like? They're going to want to know. They're interested. And I think if they share their stories and their tales of woe and all that they will be just fine. And I also think it's important to listen to every other woman's story, because everybody there just wants to tell their own story and be heard. I think that's what I learned most everybody's there because of some, crazy nonsense, stupid mistakes that we make. And their attorney said, don't say anything. You can't talk. No, we're not going to put you on the stand. No, no, no. And now they're in prison and they still are just trying to tell their story.
What's the hardest thing? What's the worst thing that you would prepare them for?
The guards.
Really?
Yeah, it was bad. It was really bad.
Do you think
More so the female guards than the male.
Whoa.
You don't need a lot of credentials to be a prison guard in a federal prison. And, you give them a set of keys and a weapon, and they're in power.
Do you think they're harder on people that have notary?
In my particular situation, they were, because of my characterization on television and what I'm known for, and, screaming at the kids and yelling at the moms. So everybody wants to have their chance to get a baseball bat and smack me in the face with it. Oof. That's what it was like. I don't think Felicity and Lori are going to hit that same thing because that's not the persona that they have on TV.
It's Aunt Becky. She's America's sweetheart.
Exactly. So I think she's still going to be that.
How do you think that your time in prison and then coming out and then having to deal with all of this in this cancer battle have changed you?
Well, I'm not walking, and I went from being a very independent person. I mean, my parents were very mindful when they raised me to be independent. They were older when they had me, 38. Back then, that was old. And they didn't know how long they'd be around. So I was an only child, but I was very independent. I traveled a lot. I did things. I started my competition team at the age of 14. I was running a business, building a building at 22. So I think I've become dependent on people.
That's hell.
It is, but I've learned to say thank you and to say please and to be appreciative. Even when I'm in a department store and I can't reach a hanger or a rack, I'm dependent upon strangers and the kindness of other people. So I think that has changed me.
There's people that counted me out, thought I was finished, considered the ALDC dead.
Do you think that the moms of the Dance Moms on this new season are going to think that they can one-up you now that you've been through hell and back?
No, because they're coming into it different. And I think that's the biggest change in dynamics on the show, is you're having people come in and they've watched me in their living rooms. They've watched the television show. These kids, this particular group of kids, watch the show 24/7. When we get on the bus and we're driving to the competition, I hear my voice behind me. And I'm like, what is that? And Gianna looks at me and rolls her eyes and she said, they're watching Dance Moms. Constantly, that's all they do. So they've studied. And they know what my pet peeves are. They know what's going to bother me and what's not. So when the moms kind of come into the situation and I start to speak, they kind of go, like, they listen. It's like I'm on television and they're watching me. So it's a little bit different.
Oh. So do you think that this is a different group of people, or do you think that Abby Lee is mellow?
Well, I think the audience is going to think I've mellowed. Maybe I just don't care that much. It might not be mellow. It might just be, You're not that talented, kiddo. Move over.
You're the same.
I'm the same. People don't. I have always said that people don't change. Circumstances, situations change, but people are what they are. Your genetic makeup is what it is. So I'm thankful. I'm blessed. I'm appreciative. I'm grateful for the opportunities I've had. And I didn't maybe think so before, but now after coming close to death's door, I appreciate Lifetime a little bit more.
Right?
Yes.
You're like, I'm 5% nicer.
Yes.
I like the imagery of this season. Game of Thrones.
Yes.
You're over, done. It's actually been nearly 2 years since we had a new season of Dance Moms. So what can people expect?
The dancing is incredible.
Yeah.
I want to get a split screen, and I want to go back and do some old numbers with the other kids, and then these kids.
Crazy.
Oh, they're so good.
Really?
Yeah. Well, I'm going to be nice. On a whole, they're better. And, I've learned my lesson, of course. I'm not going to have 1 star. I'm going to have 7 stars. Just like when Allie was dancing. Allie danced with I had 4 blonde girls that were gorgeous girls that were stunning. She's absolutely exquisite, this young lady we're talking about. And they were all good. And one day, Allie would win, and the next weekend somebody else would win, and the next weekend somebody else would win. It wasn't that domination of one girl.
How are you managing this new busy schedule, new season of Dance Moms, and taking care of yourself?
That is a great question, because that's been an issue. Today, I would have therapy in Pittsburgh. Tomorrow, I have it as well, but I'm flying back. And with the time change, it just doesn't work.
Right.
So I have had to skip and cancel many, many appointments for rehabilitation, and that's not helping my case.
Right. Are you 100% cancer-free then?
Yes, absolutely. I was cancer-free 3 chemo treatments in. After the third one, I left Cedars and went and had my own PET scan done, and there wasn't one cell of cancer. Dr. Piro became my oncologist. He's a brilliant, brilliant man.
And there's no chance that it will come back?
This isn't the type of lymphoma that does that. This is Burkitt lymphoma. It's usually found in 10-year-old or under little boys in Africa. Go figure. And me.
Abby Lee, I am going to just stick up for you for a minute. People
Good.
like you, it's very hard to be in show business.
It
And
is.
so people that judge you and say, oh, well, you're so hard and you're so mean to you're just preparing people for the real world. Because then you get into the real world and everyone's really mean to. So I appreciate you. I think you're a god.
Oh,
Congratulations
sweetie,
on your
thank you so
success.
much. Well,
and
thank
I'm
you.
so happy for you.
But
And
just like your friend, and like, look at the kids that were on the show.
It's
They're all
crazy.
stars.
I know.
I mean, it's crazy. They don't know how to use a
JoJo.
telephone and call their dance teacher, but JoJo does.
She does still
She
talk
does.
to you?
Oh, of course, yes. I was at her birthday party and everything.
Wait, when Northwest was there?
Yeah, I was.
Well,
those kids
Northwest-
need to go to dancing school. Those kids need to come to me.
Right?
All those kids. We could do celebrity dance moms.
Kim Kardashian West, all the children, including new Psalm,
Yes.
baby Psalm, would like
Get to
if
dancing school. Let's
Abby
go.
Lee is ready.
Yes.
Amazing.